Welcome back to a new video. The coin we're about to uncover today is the Philippine 5 peso coin from 2012. And what if I told you right now that this very coin could be worth a staggering $10 million? Yes, you heard that right. 10 million US dollars. But before you dismiss this as just another unbelievable story, stay with me. Because by the end of this deep dive, you'll understand why this humble piece of currency has become the focus of global collectors, treasure hunters, and even historians, and why you might want to start checking your spare change a little more closely. Let's begin by painting a picture. Imagine reaching into your pocket and feeling the familiar weight of a 5 peso coin. Nothing unusual, right? It's the kind of coin you might use to pay for a jeepney ride, a snack, or maybe even toss into a fountain for luck. But what if I told you that one specific 5 peso coin from 2012, seemingly indistinguishable from the rest, has become one of the most coveted numismatic treasures in the world? What makes this coin so special, so rare, that its value has skyrocketed to an unimaginable $10 million? To answer that, let's journey back to the year 2012. The Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, the Central Bank of the Philippines, released a new batch of circulating 5 peso coins. At first glance, these coins seemed ordinary, struck in nickel-plated steel, featuring the profile of revolutionary hero Emilio Aguinaldo on the obverse, and the familiar logo of the central bank on the reverse. Millions were minted and distributed across the country, yet within this massive sea of coins, something extraordinary happened. A tiny anomaly that would go unnoticed for years. It starts with a minting error, a microscopic flaw so subtle that only the most eagle-eyed collectors could spot it. On just a handful of coins, perhaps no more than a dozen, the die used to stamp the year was misaligned. The number 2 in the year 2012 was ever so slightly offset, creating a distinctive shadow effect on the date. At the time, no one noticed. The coins entered circulation, spent and saved, lost and found, just like any other. But in the world of numismatics, the passionate and meticulous community of coin collectors, such errors are gold. Minting mistakes, especially those that slip through quality control and enter public hands, can transform an ordinary coin into a legendary rarity. Over time, whispers began to spread among Philippine collectors. Was it true that a 2012 5 peso coin with a shadowed 2 existed? Was it just a myth, a collector's tall tale, or was there an actual specimen out there waiting to be discovered? The hunt was on. Collectors scoured their collections, examined every 5 peso coin they could find, and stories began to surface. One coin, found in the small town of Pagsanjan, Laguna, seemed to match the description. Another was rumored to have surfaced in a Manila flea market, only to vanish again into the hands of a mysterious buyer. Auction houses started to take notice, and when one of these elusive coins finally appeared at an international numismatic auction, the world was stunned. The bidding was fierce, with collectors from around the globe vying for a chance to own what was now being called the Shadowed 2 5 peso coin. When the gavel fell, the final price had reached an unbelievable $10 million. So why would someone pay such a fantastic sum for a coin that, on the surface, looks just like millions of others? The answer lies in the unique combination of rarity, historical significance, and the thrill of the hunt. In the world of rare currency, value is determined not just by the metal content, but by the story the coin tells, the errors, the mysteries, the journey it has taken through time and hands. The 2012 Philippine 5 peso coin became legendary not just because of its flaw, but because of the excitement and curiosity it sparked among collectors worldwide. But the story doesn't end there. The discovery of the Shadowed 2 ignited a frenzy in the numismatic community. Forums lit up with questions. How many of these coins existed? Were there other, even rarer varieties? Could a similar error exist in other denominations, hidden in plain sight for years? That any ordinary day, any ordinary coin, could reveal a hidden treasure. And what about you? Have you checked your coins lately? Imagine the thrill of finding one of these legendary 5 peso coins in your pocket. A coin that could change your life in an instant. It's not just about the money. It's about the adventure, the history, and the connection to a wider world of collectors and enthusiasts who share your curiosity. Let's pause for a moment and look at the broader picture. The world of rare coins is filled with stories like this. Coins that started as mere currency, only to become priceless artifacts. Consider the 1933 Double Eagle, a US $20 gold coin that was never officially released and became one of the most valuable coins in history, with one specimen selling for over $18 million. Or the 1794 flowing hair silver dollar, believed to be the first silver dollar struck by the United States Mint, which fetched over $10 million at auction. These coins carry with them not just monetary value, but pieces of history, glimpses into the societies that made them, the people who used them, and the collectors who preserved them for future generations. The Philippine 5 peso coin from 2012, with its legendary era, now joins this illustrious lineage. It's a testament to the idea that value is not always obvious at first glance. Sometimes, it's the overlooked, the ordinary, that holds the greatest secrets. And that's why the field of numismatics is so endlessly fascinating. Every coin is a puzzle, a story waiting to be uncovered. If you're new to coin collecting, perhaps this story has sparked your curiosity. Maybe you're already reaching for your wallet, eager to sift through your change and see what treasures you might find. That's the beauty of this hobby. It's accessible to everyone. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. All it takes is curiosity, patience, and a keen eye for detail. But there's more to coin collecting than just the hunt for rare errors or valuable pieces. It's about connecting with history, preserving culture, and sharing stories with a global community. Each coin, no matter how small, carries with it a piece of the past, a snapshot of a moment in time, a reflection of the society that made it. The 2012 5 peso coin is a perfect example. It's not just metal. It's a symbol of Philippine heritage, a tribute to the country's heroes, and now, thanks to a tiny anomaly, a legend in the world of currency. So, what should you do if you think you found a rare coin? First, don't clean it. Collectors value originality. Next, research your find. There are many resources online, from collector forums to official numismatic organizations where you can share images and get expert opinions. And of course, keep your coins safe. Even a small scratch can affect value. And if you're bitten by the collecting bug, consider joining the worldwide community of numismatists. It's a hobby that's